listeners, Harika here, and I'm super excited to welcome you to Upptalk. If you're ready to learn and get your hands work wonders in the world of information technology, then you're in the right place. When I say Upptalk, we are not just another edtech company. Consider we are your learning partner committed to unlocking your full potential. Whether you're stepping into the world of technology for the first time or looking to advance your career, we provide top-tier, hands-on courses to build up your career. Let's take our first step towards learning here and explore it.
For that, what they are going to do. Checkout process, for example, it's always logged into the logging into the data and it went into that. The same account is going to start connecting that. It will not allow that. One that can allow to log into our connection to the data. If we want another user also connecting to that account, what's the user come out as a checkout? Came out. He's supposed to come out from that. Or he's supposed to release that. Then only other person can be able to log into that. What will happen is, whenever you are connecting to the second person, they will take one message, one error pop up, some other person is already logged in, already connected. Immediately that second person will reach out to the first person and ask them for the please close this. Then only I can get to that. If we get to that, that person will close down and this person can log in. That is the permission here. That will also one option. We'll call see if they are also there. The next understand that this policy, because these policies are very important, should be clear. We have more clarity on these policies. I will give you how much time you want, but you should get more clarity on these policies. And third, one is one-time password and goes on the one-time the password access. One-time password. Access for a few of our accounts is required. That OTP will access until 1 hour. More than that, if you want to keep it as an example, but minimum 1 hour. Minimum 1 hour as per the policy. In my current company, it's only 1 hour. For example, one user is logging into the particular account to get the OTP and only 1 hour. And third one is, you can see the fourth one. Allow the EPD transfer and connection. This option is especially when you want to connect the target itself. There is a connect button instead, and that button should be activated. Then only you can connect that button. If you want to activate that button here, these policies would be activated. That's my point. And the last one is request the user to specify the reason for the access. This is important. This is an important means, for example, whenever you are connecting. Require users to specify the reason for the access, because whenever you are connecting target user, you should provide the proper reason. Whenever you are copying the password, you know to provide the proper reason, and we have to get the ticket. Whenever you want to see the password, you have to provide the proper reason. This is the policy we need to activate that. We can give the comments on that. This policy is an inactivate. It will not ask. That it is not asking because we don't know the right word, because you are opening that RDP connection. If you give the proper comments whenever we are doing some auditing, say home is worked on that and you are doing some project issue or doing some issue, he has collected the target user. He comes to know that what is the reason behind that, why he has to open that target user, particular target user. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 policies under the file that's accessible to. And I'm telling you guys, whenever you go for the RDP, they will ask these questions. You can simply say, what is the read control? What is the exclusive access? What is one-time password? What is the purpose of RDP? And what is the, if you want to give any reason, what option we need to activate it here. And if you want to activate the connect button, what app option, what policy we need to set up and activate. These type of questions you can ask. We don't know how they will ask, but at first they will ask you for these policies. Always remember, always note down. And if you have any questions, doubts, just let me know. I will give you the answers. Fine, right? I'm going to the password management policies. Tell me if you guys have any doubts on these policies. I didn't want to do in control. Do you think for the dual control, anyone having any other policies? Excuse us actually. It's still access. The query is access to specify the reason and the exclusive access plan. I would do that. Exclusive access is nothing but and most of the checking the code access. If you get the clarity and the check-in, check-out. That is the policy. Excuse me, Exclusive access means giving permission to one user. Right? There's one session at a time, something like that. Right? One person is logging into the particular target. The other person wants to log in. He's not able to log in. That person should come out from the section. Then only the second person will be able to log in. There is no time specialization here. Whenever they close the task, sometimes what will happen? I will give the example. Omar Rekman, both are there. Rekman started working. The Rekman is the first person and Omar is the second person. Rekman first started a section and he has completed his work, but he didn't log out. He didn't came out. Simply close the section and he is doing something else. Then what will happen here? If Omar wants to do something else in the target device, he's not able to do it because you are already logged that one. Then Omar will reach out to you and ask you to close that. You ask you to release that. There is a release button in the account section. I will show you what is onboarding the account. How to release that. You can release that. Then Omar can be able to log in into the particular target device. He can do whatever he wants. Do it control. There is a do it control is not a team. Very simple example. Once the open is liquid, you will manage the work and do questions of the world. This we can say that now you are running for the credit side. You may get past the first. You can have to be the person and then you can get the work that is going to have that. The same way. Whenever you are opening one, it is required to pursue people's education. This is the important. This they will set up some policy. Require manager approval. Then manager comes to know this person is leading this. If he is doing something, he can identify the target. But it should be a do it. Control is nothing but to two persons. Approvers. You got that? I got it. You told that to person. You got the first level. For example, you are level 1, level 3, level 4. And get the level 2 or level 3. You are the manager, the right person to approve it. And everyone is also, he has a right to approve it. I got it. There is some specific security reasons. I have defined these policies. Any other questions about this? This policy is to miss these policies today. Nothing. Does purchase. Next one is the password management. The password management. There is a 2. This one is done. Set the global password change and verification here. We can simply see the password change every day. That means how many days he wants to change the password. For example, if you want to change the password, your password is 90 days. You can keep it as a 90 days. If you want to change the password by default, it will come as a 90 days. If you want to change for the 30 days, you can create an exception. By default, CyberArk will give us the 90 days. If you want to create an exception, you can. There is an exception option. You can click on the exceptions and then create for the 30 days or 30 days, whatever you want. And the next one is required password verification every day. This is a 7 days report. I require password verification every day. How many days you want to verify your password? You want to verify every 7 days. You want to verify in 5 days. There is an option. This is a customizer. If you want to verify your password in 10 days, you can keep it. Verify means what? Just verify the password in the target user and what? You can see the complete CyberArk will do what CyberArk will do. CyberArk is changing the passwords in the target user on the target device. And again, that password needs to update into the board. Once they update it, it will verify that whether target device password and what password both are same or not. If it is both are same, that means target user didn't change any password. Sometimes maybe the target user had changed the password in the system. That case is in the here. The system will not recognize. Target user password is different. What password is different? The system will not identify that. Simply it will identify as an error. We are not able to synchronize the password between the target user and what? Then that is the case. We need to do some errors investigation on that and what was happening. And I will tell you a separate story. These are the errors which we are going to face in the administration supporting task. I will discuss in the last today. I will give you some best examples. What are the errors which we are going to face going forward? Some major errors. We don't know how many. Live sessions, I don't know. But simply if you, which I faced earlier, I will give you that examples. Fine, right. I'm going to the session management. In the session management, you can see the activated privileges. If you activate these here, you can require privileged session monitoring and isolation. If you activate this, then only the PSM will connect. PSM will button will. PSM component is there, right? that will go here. Otherwise, it will not work. And one more thing, even though if you require the allow, the EPB transfer and connections, click on the connect button. If you keep it active also, you are also supposed to activate here PSM. The privilege session monitoring and isolation policy also should be activated. If both should be activated, then only the connect button will activate. The PSM, if you want to connect through PSM, you should activate here first. And then you can activate the allow EPB transfer and connect button. Then you can keep it as an activate as a policy. Got my point? Record the session activity. Record and save the session activity. These should be active. Whenever you are connecting through PSM, you should activate these two policies. Then only each and every session can record, monitor and do some isolations. And whatever the records which is going to save into the box. That in future purpose we can able to see what was happened on that day. And audit the policy rule, you can see audit accurate audit rotation period is 90 days. Always keep it as 90 days. That is the default one. If you want to change, you can create some exception. But this is the audit. In audit, it will maintain only logs or any screenshots will take it. No video audio complete audit only will see. The video recording and PSM recordings is there, right? The reports also. You know there is some compliance reports which we are going to run. That reports audit team will see. We are giving some comments, specific reasons why we are connecting the server. We are connecting the target device. That time we are giving some reasons, right? Who will change this? Audit team will take that. That part, that reason we are supposed to keep it. As you know, this should be a value. It is a default value 90 days. Server by default will give 90 days. If you want to create 90 days, you can create it based on the exception. Video and images, video and audio, both are available. And the same time I'm telling you that is available. The same time the reports which they are generating, right? In the reports also, you can able to see what is the reason behind that, why he has to affect that. And if you are not able to change the password within the 90 days, audit team will get thicker and audit team will get the report and audit team will reach out to the platform manager. These are the ones going to be expected. They need us to change because it is an automation process. Some application accounts, they will set up it manually to change the password. Only the 9% of the accounts is going to be automation. Only for very, very worst cases. Application managers ask us to don't change the password automatically. It should be changed manually. For those also, we are supposed to reach out to the application managers and ask them to get some approvals. Then they will write the details and that they can see and they will work on it. That is the story behind that audit team, that you can complete the batch story. You can see how to check the reports and how to reach out to the platform managers, and that while discussing in these reports what are the reports which we need to see. And I will tell you on that auditing part. But as of now, you can keep it always. Remember, it should be as a 90 days here. I think that is fine. Audit is fine. We may not get much questions in the audit, but you can get number of questions on privilege, access, workflows, and session management. The most probably you can get number of questions on privilege access workflows. That's it. Anything else about that? I think I'm supposed to create a password here. You can see only 3 slides. I will take 5 minutes. Is it fine? Because I'm finishing this, I'm going to go to tomorrow when we're going to start the lab. We can say we are in the third section. Because as per the brochure, user management and the lab integration is in 2 sections. I have taken the 2 sections including today. And the introduction has not taken 2 times, but I will consider it as 1 section. There are 3. And this section is not available in the brochure, but I'm taking because this is a very important topic in the SAP ABAP administration. That I'm taking extra. But that is fine. I will take tomorrow once I complete the platform. Then I will start wall integration. What is the period? Because these are the theoretical is most important. Is the lab. Lab is very simple. You can see the 5 days, then easily you can understand that. Good, the theoretical. If you are in very strong, then you can able to create a crack. Because if you are doing lab today, you may forget the proper way. And you can answer the questions, whatever they may. And once you enter into the organization, they will give a number of access to you and they will give you 1 or 2 months of time. And then actually go through that model and finish the training site and start doing it. That is complete flow. Don't take any books. What to do, why you. It takes too much time. You can learn. Fine, and going to the next one is the master policy in the password management that I covered already. If you want to create any exception here, the password management. In the session management, you can see whether it can activate or not. If you want to activate, you can click on that button. You can click on particular highlighted one. You can able to see the highlighted one right. Whatever you want to activate here, click on that particular policy and click on right side active. That it will activate it. Otherwise, it will be showing again and again. If you want to activate some value here, how to do the activation here? Simply click on the active button. It will activate. For I have completed the review on master policy. I'm going to tell that. What is that? What is the platform and how we are going to create the platform and how we are going to create the biggest platform and database platform. I will show you. And I will give you some naming convention also, but the companies it may vary, but you can keep it as some naming convention by going for the competition in new companies. You can get some idea by seeing the name. Tomorrow I'm going to probably platform. That's what I'm going to talk about. These are the very important guys. Today's topic is very important and yesterday's topic also. See cyber, I'm going to go to the 30 days planning. In the 30 days, it's very short period. If you have a few minutes of time, then we can say simply how we can say 1 day it will take time. But the short period of time, you need to cover as much as possible. That is very important and top level points which we are going to discuss. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@uptalk.com.